the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle here, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here. Defense not pressing this time. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The Gators will line up to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with. But I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the grab. It's Proctor. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw yet again. Pass caught. Can he get in? Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Gators line it up with first and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Direct snap to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front that freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Catch made on the left side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Cole. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Breaks loose at the 40. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, as a quarterback, you're always trying to obviously find that open window to be able to throw the football into. That time, that wide open was right in the middle of the field. Makes it so easy on the quarterback to make that throw and pick up good yards.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, not quite through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. By completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cole. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. The Gators will try to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it from the gun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Trying to convert again on 3rd down. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Proctor. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised that
they trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. No problem, knocks it right through. Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it would still be 4th down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Over the middle and incomplete. It's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw it on first down. And here comes a deep shot. He grabs it inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Extra point try coming now. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The short completion to the tight end. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, he's locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. And it's complete downfield. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The back's got it. And that run produces a decent gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Not a real good throw, here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. The completion makes it second and short. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
The pocket breaking down. He's moving out of the pocket. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds his target, and it's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. These guys have come all the way back. They scored with no time remaining. Now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's good. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out. It's Cole. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's escaping the pocket now. And now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Curse, the freak, what he was able to do. And Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in '06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's looking deep here. Touchdown, Tigers! That puts them on top in the second half. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The Gators begin a new series here. First and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Snags the quick throw. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Back to throw again. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off the scramble.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cole. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The passing game was so effective in last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Boy, Chris, I just love this throw by the quarterback where he sees that he's got a one-on-one matchup, puts the ball out in front of the receiver where he can use his speed to get underneath it.
Nice gain. Moves the ball to the 47. Another 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Now, the offense trying to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing you he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
They'll try the option play here. And they'll stop him after a short gain. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he fires the football to the right side. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. Explosive play. The gain moves the ball all the way to the 30. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Receivers are bunched together. Second down, looking to throw it. He eludes the rush. Extending the play now. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. Auburn now operating in the red zone. And the back now goes in motion. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 40. Past the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Gators. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Cole. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. Makes the catch downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46. Offense operating from the pistol. And the running back takes the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Quick throw to the left side. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
He'll hand it off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Proctor. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the catch, but the throw moved him out of the field of play, incomplete. Completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after the completion.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Right down the middle, and they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cole. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. He's running out of time here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Wideouts now clustered. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, the defense better start adjusting, realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Auburn. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast. But I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
And the extra point was up and good. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out. It's Cole. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. He breaks free. He's going to take off. Gets past the tackler into open space now. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Movement here from the tight end. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The sack on 1st down. It's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call when the offense goes with that.
Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the 4th quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And this time it's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
Good situational awareness here by the receiver. You can't go for the end zone every time. So plays like that allow you to move the ball, get some yards, and preserve the clock.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. They're using tempo here, but already in range for a potential game-time field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Auburn. They have jumped in front in the final minute. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 during the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away and hope the defense can just hang on for a few more seconds. And they'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short and intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.